you doing? Justin is sad and low energy due to the possible Keyforge delay. Which means that we're going to have to stall even harder than we have already. Yeah, so there you go. Might be a Keyforge delay. Dark tidings indeed.
It's basically guaranteed. It was a screenshot of a Asmodee email of this is our dates of releases changing. So yeah.
Stormstrong, 28 months.
The good news is I bought an English Dark Tidings deck off of someone in Hong Kong that shipped to me on Tuesday. So
that we may even have some Dark Tidings coming to us from alternative sources. We may check into getting like a handful. Just that we'll have something to do while waiting for the...
Look, if I'm importing any amount, it's going to be 10 boxes.
Yeah.
All right? If you import 1 box, you might as well import 10 boxes.
So, anyway, that's what we're looking at right now. Tonight, however, Hero Realms, Justin's so mad he can't even read. So, I will be picking up where we left off. A few months ago, you were enjoying a drink at the inn at Four Rivers when a magically induced bar fight broke out. During the brawl, you saw a group of cloaked figures carry off a young man. After fighting your way inside, After fighting your way outside, you chased, caught, and interrogated some of the villains. You learned that this group had splintered off from the Necros and were calling themselves the Ruinos sect. Upon reaching their underground ceremonial chamber, you defeated the Ruinos, slew the greater demon they had summoned
easily,
and rescued the young man they had kidnapped. He turned out to be the son of Rathiel, Lord Governor of Thanadar. You now stand in Rathiel's office, where the Lord Governor has given you and each of your companions a title, Defender of Thandadar, and a new mission. Go to Heart's End. Go and find out what happened there. Perhaps this ruinous sect is again up to some malevolence. You ask, what has happened to the people of Heart's End? That's just the problem, the Lord Governor says. The entire village is missing. 2 weeks ago, a trio of Tithe priests vanished on their rounds. They were last seen on the road to Heart's End. At the request of the High Priest, I sent a small troop of soldiers to investigate. Only their captain returned. The Lord Governor gestures to a guardsman who opens a side door. A man who you assume to be the captain is helped into the room and gently lowered into a chair. He looks freshly bathed and his clothes are clean. His gaze wanders, and you sense his mind is far from this room. The Lord Governor kneels next to the captain's chair. He clasps the man's hand and speaks softly. These are friends, Goron. Tell them what you told me. Tell them about Heart's End. Goron's head lolls for a moment, and you fear the captain is about to pass out. Then he opens his mouth. His voice is trembling, and you struggle to make out his words. Gone. Oh, God. Do you mean the villagers are dead? You ask in a soft, calm voice, trying not to upset him further. Not dead. No. Bodies. Goron frowns as if remembering something, then his face pales. He stands suddenly, knocking the Lord Governor back, and his eyes, terrified, dart around the room. Red eyes! He shouts. Red eyes! Red eyes! Hold him, Rathiel commands, and 2 guardsmen restrain the captain. After a short struggle, Goran's eyes roll back and you realize the poor man has lost consciousness. After the guardsmen carry the captain from the room, the Lord Governor addresses you. You now have the same knowledge as I do. Please, go to Heart's End and bring me answers.
Alright, let's go.
Okay, so.
Also, thank you, Stormstrong, for that 28 months, by the way. Sorry I missed that earlier.
Yeah. Okay.
28 months.
Now, we have...
That's a lot of months.
Unlike the other one, which just brought us in media res to a bar fight, this is we have a little bit of a choose your own adventure start to this one.
Very pog.
Chapter 1, An Empty Village. Story. You arrive at Heart's End 2 days later. It's past dark, and approaching fog threatens to obscure your vision. There are no signs of life other than the animal sounds of the surrounding forest. As you make your way through the village, a feeling of dread falls upon you and your companions. Where are all the people? If there had been a battle or some tragedy had occurred, you'd expect signs of struggle. And yet, nothing. The road splits and you must decide which way to go. To the left, you see a row of houses. To the right, a half-dozen shops line the cobblestones. If we want to go investigate the houses, chapter 2. If we want to go to the shops, chapter 3.
Yeah, escape. Give me the fight. That's what I'll be doing. Shops or houses?
Mm-hmm.
Which chat? Where should we go? I ask you this.
We beseech you.
Yeah. I should have figured out how to do a poll, but I didn't.
Yeah.
Didn't do that.
They didn't get that far ahead.
Didn't do it.
You have to go to like...
Well, there's an official way to do it,
Matador
right?
wants the houses. Code Red wants to go shopping.
I thought there was a real way.
Art Boy says let's go shopping.
Because we did the poll for the half-truths, right?
Yes.
But that's through Stream Labs. But we only did it through Stream Labs because that was the only way we could get 5 options.
Yes.
I think there's Twitch poll for like 2 options. I don't know. I see 2 shoppings in one house.
2 shoppings to 1 houses. Looks like the shops have it. If you investigate the shops, go to chapter 3. Chapter 3! The Charging Bull. As your party walks continuously down the road, you pass a dress shop, then a furniture shop. A fruit stand has been knocked over, and half-eaten rotten apples litter the ground. You're peering inside a shop full of delicate glassware, and you hear a snuffling sound just ahead near a stone archway. The fog has grown thick. You can't make out anything. Then you hear the clop of hooves on the cobblestones, and a monster lumbers out of the darkness. It's a huge bull. Its eyes glow red with dark power. The beast pauses and lowers its head, pointing its horns at the closest member of your group. It scrapes a hoof on the road once, twice, a 3rd time. Ready your weapons.
Yeah. Fireballs.
Okay. We set up our character, including any treasures and upgrades. We are fighting the Charging Bull.
Alright.
So we're fighting the Charging Bull, so put that in its master area. And we start level 1. All 5 masteries, all 10 encounter 4 cards, and the appropriate number of setting cards. We do not use the Ruin of Thanadar master deck. Is that correct? You got that?
I did not have that in there.
Okay.
Does it say specifically don't do that?
Yeah, it says do not use cards from the Ruin of Thanadar in the master deck.
Meta Nabor?
What's that?
What is it?
Charging Bull.
Charging Bull. There are 2 different...
Save anything. Our characters...
We still have our decks, yeah.
Yeah, we keep our decks. We actually upgraded our abilities as well. Instead of Crushing Blow or whatever the other thing was that I had that did 9 damage to enemies in my area, I upgraded to Smashing Blow, which says draw a card if there are any minions in your area, and then deal 10 damage divided as I choose among minions in my area. So...
I upgraded my channel to say, look at the top 2 cards of your deck, draw 1, and put them other one back instead of just draw a card and lose 1 life.
So the Madden Boar apparently has some special rules, but we are not fighting the Madden Boar.
We got the Charging Bull.
The Charging Bull. So
he always has 4 fight to lure him. Okay. The blue is if this is in the master area, it moves to your area. Then whether it moved or not, stun all players. All player champions in the area where their master is. If this is in the master area, it moves to your area and gains 6. Otherwise, it moves to the master area and gains 6. If this is in the master area, it moves to your area and does 9 fight. This moves to the master area, prevent the next 10 damage the master will be dealt this turn.
Okay, so it's like running around trampling us. Okay, so only some of us can fight it at a time then.
Well, it depends on like what if you have stuff in your area or not, based on the targeting rules.
Okay. Okay. So,
so if you wanted if we wanted to start new characters for this campaign, we could do that too. It just says like you get level 3 abilities and you get X amount of campaign points to spend. Yeah. Set this guy up. Got it.
okay. Oh wait,
what?
This is not supposed to be in my. It's got in my deck. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So my stuff had, I think my extra gold got shuffled in. Let's see, is that 10? This is 11. Okay. Yeah, my upgraded shield bearer and my gold piece that swapped out for the other thing were shuffled into my deck. So.
I guess I should. I'm assuming that means bring it to your area.
Yeah, that would make sense to me. How many hit points does this thing have?
That's a good point. A good question.
Let's see.
Okay. While the master's in your area, you can't attack, target, or heal outside your area. You can still attack and target the master or minions in your area. Master's abilities and combat will affect your area, even if you're not the active player. Oh, okay. So if the master's in your area and it gains combat, it affects your area, not the active player's area. Okay. And then while the master's in the master area or the active player's area, resolve the master step normally. If the master's in another player's area, however, the master step works differently. Okay. Notably, the master will spend its own combat to attack in its current area, while minions in the active player's area will spend their total combat to attack in the active player's area.
Okay. So if you activate the master and it's in my area, it'll hit
you.
Okay.
Yeah. No, we cannot have that. Mods, don't make that. I won't have it. Okay, this is a charging bull.
Mm-hmm.
Did you say 50, or did you figure out?
It did not say. It's a setup.
Does it say? Nope.
I'm guessing we will have to uncover as we go. I don't know. Unless there's rules in there.
It might be in the other thing.
The main book?
The main book. That always said it was like 50.
Unless otherwise.
Unless otherwise stated.
Okay.
Luring. There are no masters or minions in your area, and there's a master with lure in another player's area. You may pay the master's lure cost to move to your area. No, you cannot lure a master that's currently in the master area.
Okay. Is there anything about base hit points in there? I'm guessing.
So the rules of this book, or this rule book, is like not. You couldn't buy this and just play this. The rules for the co-op mode are not in this. Yeah.
Hilarious. Okay.
It just starts out like, what is new? Here are the new rules.
I gotcha. Okay.
What changed? That's it.
Okay. So I guess check the main book then.
The main book says 50.
Okay. So we'll just go with 50 then.
Yeah.
That makes sense to me. It was like the demon or whatever had fewer hit points, right? And then
yeah, and it said specifically those did.
Okay. Well then, I'm ready. I don't know if you are.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. We were all to see goes first.
Just go ahead. You
okay.
Do that first.
All right. So first things first, I have got Berserk, and this does 3 damage to each player. Does this happen first, or does this happen?
That happens first.
Okay. So yellow action. This moves to the master area. Prevent the next 10 damage that would be dealt to the master this turn. So, and then Berserk does 3 damage to each of us.
Okay.
Good news. I wasn't doing any damage. I will play Shield Bearer, and I have 4 gold. I will buy this taxation and buy this taxation and 2 gold left. I will buy the fire gem. And it is your turn. I will draw off.
Green. If this is in the master area, it moves to your area and gains 6 combat. Otherwise, it moves to the master area and gains 6 health. Okay. If no player is infected, you're infected, and keep this card in your inventory for the rest of the adventure. If you're defeated, while other players remain, immediately go to Chapter 7. Deal 4 damage to the infected player unless they or a player nearby them reveals a green card in their hand. Oh.
Okay.
Alright.
Justin
I'll
now
take
has
4 damage.
the red eyes.
And then I'll take 6 more damage. I'm at 37. Charging Bull's gonna beat on me.
The red eyes.
Alright, so I'll play Ignite. I'll Kitty Cat. I will play Fire Staff. Play Silver Amulet and Gold. So 3 fight. 4 gold. Probably not 4 gold. I'll use the cat. Or I will not use the cat for gold, and I'll just go ahead and buy this path here.
Okay.
Then I'll just use the cat to gain HP and do 3 damage to the bull.
Probably.
Gain an HP. Hit the master for 3. That hangs out.
Alright, so my turn. Alright, so it's a mastery. I'll just put the mastery up here.
Okay.
And red.
If this is in your master, in the master area, it moves to your area.
It doesn't.
Right, and
so
then it gains 9 fight and murders me.
Okay, so it hits the cat.
And takes 7. Okay.
This is the scene from Men in Black.
Alright.
Alright, I am going to use the rupee to generate 3 fights. I'll play the longsword. I'll play the throwing axe to... I'll go ahead and buy a fire gem first, I guess.
Alright.
So I'll spend these 2 to buy a fire gem. I'll play the throwing axe. I've got 7 fights. So I will now draw a card.
Please get him away from me.
Yeah, I'll spend the 4 to lure him over to here. And then I've got 3 left. I'll see if I draw a fire gem.
I do think the base game of Hero Realms is a better Ascension. I'll say that.
Oh yeah,
the co-op version is very good though, very good. And this is coming from someone who played a lot of Ascension. I think it's a strictly better Ascension as far as a co-op or competitive game.
I got a fire gem. I'm gonna just buy another fire gem. I'm gonna load my deck up with fire gems.
All right.
Do I want to burn it for extra damage here? I guess I will.
I think yeah.
So I had 10, so I did 6 total damage to it this turn.
6 total.
Okay, there you go. These go here, and I will draw
Yellow. Yellow do.
Yellow says this moves to the master area. Prevent the next 10 damage that would be dealt.
Okay. Sounds good. I'll 1, 2, 3, 4 gold and 2 damage, so prevents this damage. And discard pile, this garbage. 4 gold -1 in the next action I buy. Those are a lot of that aren't actions.
Yep. That is correct.
So
no
I
actions
can't
here.
buy any of that. I can like draw some cards. Well, there's just gonna be some trash. Just buy 2 fire gems, I guess.
Yep. Load them up.
Tremendous. We're doing really good. Really good.
Alright, my turn.
Yep.
Green, Trample. So if this is in the master area, it moves to your area and gains 6 fight. Otherwise, it moves to the master area and gains 6 health. So it moves here, gains 6 fight, murders my shield bearer, and does 1 to me. And then each player stuns one of their champions. So He fortunately trampled my champion already. So if this is in my area, I cannot heal you. Okay, well,
that's correct.
Because I have these 2 taxations, and all this other stuff. So I will heal myself for 12. Yep. Do I want to burn this fire gem? I get 3 fine. So I've got 8 gold for this turn. I can buy some nice stuff. I think I want to buy that dude. Okay, yeah, so I'll buy this dude. Christoph the Just. He works with my taxations.
A lot of very expensive dudes.
Yeah. So that leaves me with 3 gold. Do I shoulder smash here? I think I do. I don't think I want another fire gem. I think I just go ahead and burn this fire gem as well.
Just do the damage.
So
that's how we win.
6 damage. And this will go over to there. I will draw these 2 and then shuffle in.
Okay. Red. This is in the master area. It moves to your area. Gain 9, so it hits you for 9.
Yep, that's fine.
Yep.
It tickles me.
And then each player discards a card.
Okay. I think I would be slightly more mad about that if my deck were any.
Yeah. This is a discard pile. Okay. Alright, I'll play Arcane Ward to draw a card. My kitty cat back out here. The Silver Skull Amulet, Fire Gem, and gold.
Alright, so I gotta discard 1. It's a gold.
I have 5 or 6 gold. Get the wolf since I already have a green thing. Or I could get that sweet action. I do need actions on my deck. I'll just get the sweet action.
Yeah, that one seems pretty good.
Yeah.
3 gold, 4 fight, draw a card.
Yeah.
Seems pretty good to me. Hopefully I can just buy that too, because that'll fit right in with my theme. Okay, here we go. And a warty toad. If I have any champions done with the highest shield, otherwise this hops to the next player's area, prepares, and can't expend again this master step. So the warty toad flies over to there for you. Oh, but it was gold, so this moves to here and prevents the next 10 damage that would be dealt to. Wonderful. And
at least you can fight this warty toad.
Do you want me to spare your cat? I can either. I've got 3 fight. I can get more fight, but I can't buy anything useful. And I think I need to buy this dude.
Yeah, it's fine.
So I'll buy this dude, and I've got 3 fight that just goes to waste. I'll slam it into the bull, but it doesn't do it. Okay. And I will draw.
Red. This is master area. Boost your... Oh, here we go. And I get banged for 9.
Yep.
This is also here.
That's a smushed cat.
Yep, and that takes 7. And this moves, right?
Yeah.
And then I take 3 more. So I take 10.
Ow.
21.
Ugh.
Okay. Clever. This can't be attacked or targeted by players in other areas. Okay.
You go.
I will...
This toad's gonna hop away before I can kill it.
Play this fire gem. Play ignite. Gold. Play a fire staff. That. Unless I tried to burn gold to deep channel. Try to get some value out of it. Finding anything useful this turn. See, I'll channel. Burn my precious HP. The top 2.
That's an upgraded channel.
Yeah.
You get to look at the top 2 and choose
draw 1, yeah.
Okay.
I use those.
That's definitely better than it was before.
Play spell components.
Still doesn't help you.
Still can't buy anything.
Would you rather save that for the following turn? You can maybe draw something better. Like if you're just gonna draw, if you're just drawing a dud, it might as well be a dud.
Because it's a gold, yeah. So 3 fight. I can take out the fox.
Okay.
And I can burn the fire gem for 3 more. I think I go ahead and do it.
Okay.
Get damage in before I'm actually just dead.
We immediately go to chapter 7, whatever that means.
Yeah. Alright, that's it.
Alright. Okay, so 3 mastery, so the bull is flipping. Blue, does that happen before it?
That happens before.
Okay. So if this is in the master area, it moves to your area. Then when it moves to an area or not, stun all player champions in the area where the master is, and it's got 4 fights, so it hits you for 4. And then it flips. Yeah. So now it costs 8 fight to lure, and oh god, the red is it does 18 instead. It prevents the next 20 damage on yellow. It stuns all player champions in the area where it is and hits for 8, and then if it's okay.
Okay.
Yeah. It does either 12 fight or heals for 12 with the other. So absolutely brutal. This thing tries to stun all my stuff and it goes flying over to there. Alright. Looking real good. I am going to play Christoph the Just. I am going to play Taxation. I am going to heal for 9. Can I heal you?
Yeah, you can heal me.
Oh, I'll heal you for 9. I will draw a card off of Christoph. I am going to play a Shield Bearer. I have 2 fights. I guess I'll spend this 2 gold for 3 more fights to put me to 5, 6, 7, and draw off the throwing axe. Alright, so I can kill the Warty Toad for 4, and then do 3 damage to the Charging Bull. And then I have 4 gold for... I've spent that too. 4 gold. Man, I'm getting F by the shop.
Yeah, it's not good.
I will buy these fire gems. Because any amount of damage is pretty good at this point. And I will draw these 2 and then shuffle and draw.
White. If this is in the master area, moves to your area, then whether it moved or not, stun all player champions and take 8.
Stun all player champions?
Stun all player champions in the area where the master is.
Okay.
And the filthy rat makes me discard a card.
Stinky, filthy rat.
Yep. Well, I can't do things anyway. So. Plays Ignites. Plays Pathfinder. I have spell components. I can't even use my deep channel ability. I think I just go ahead and use this fireball before I die.
Okay. What are you at? 17?
Yeah.
I'm trying to heal as much as I can.
So he'll take 5 from that, and then 6. So he'll take 11.
Okay, so we are cruising along damage-wise.
Yep.
Okay, my turn?
Yep.
Every one of these is like...
I know.
Red.
If this is the master area, it moves to your area. Otherwise, it does 18 damage, which kills me.
Oh god, because it just ignores that.
Yeah.
Oh man. All right. So,
well, their players immediately go to chapter 7.
Okay. Chapter 7. The infection is too strong. If it is encounter 4.
It was encounter 4?
Was encounter 4. Alright, something is wrong. You collapse in a heap, writhing in agony. You cry for help, but all that comes out are guttural howls. Some of your companions rush to your aid, but when they reach you, all they can do is stare, their eyes wide with horror. The infected player is defeated and out of the game until the group wins or loses the encounter. Each remaining player must discard a random card. For the rest of the encounter, each time a copy of Infected Slash resolves, each player must discard a random card. If the group defeats the master, the infected player counts as winning to return to playing the game.
Okay.
Alright, so
I'm gone here.
Justin is atomized. Does that go back to the master area now that you're dead?
That's a great question.
Just act it out.
I'm infected. Oh no.
Justin? I can't. I don't say anything. I just stare in horror.
Yeah, you're looking in horror. It told you that. When a player is defeated.
No,
Wow.
the taxation. That's like the good one. It's the one I wanted to keep.
Well, minions and hazards from the.
Okay, so
Move the master to the next player's area.
Okay, so it's in my area now. Okay, so then the warty toad is stun the one with the highest shield. I'm going to stun this one because he's there to be stunned, and I'm going to keep Kristoff around. All right, and so I will I'm going to play this fire gem. I'm going to burn it for the 3 fight. I'll use Kristoff. I'll heal for I'm gonna heal for 3 with Kristoff. I've got 5 fights. I'm gonna use the 2 fight for shoulder smash. And what's the boss at? 18.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna play throwing axe. So I've got 8-10 fights, so I'll draw a card off the throwing axe. I'll play longsword. And then I've got 3 gold left. Do I just smashing blow this frog? I will. I'll go ahead and smash this frog. So I draw a card if there are any minions in my area. And then play Master Weigh-In. And then I deal 10 damage divided among minions. So that'll kill the warty toad. I'll play Master Weigh-In. That'll let me use Kristoff's ability to draw a card here. Play another fire gem. I'll go ahead and burn the fire gem. So I have 5 gold left. Or sorry, yeah, 5 gold. To spend. I'll get something that's just got fight on it. Our wolf. Weigh-In is going to tap, and he gets +1 for each of their champions, so that's another one. So we've got 4, 5, 6, 9, 15, 20 damage.
Dead.
So that's enough to kill the bull.
On the dang turn that I died.
Yeah, sorry, I was getting there.
Okay, well, so we just move on?
All right, so yeah, so if the group defeats the master, the infected player counts as winning to return to playing the game. So if we lose, go back to chapter 1. If we win, go to chapter 5.
Okay.
We have won. An unexpected foe. The beast rears up one last time, howling in pain and anger, before a final blow knocks it to the ground. To catch your breath, you stare down at the defeated monster. To your amazement, the beast's skin grows slack as the muscles and bones beneath begin to shift and move. Its skull shrinks and changes, becoming more human. Its hooves separate into fingers and toes. Its tail is pulled up and absorbed into its body. You have some experience with the werewolves of the wildlands, but something is different about what you now witness. Something sinister. The same dark magic that burned in the beast's eyes now pulses throughout its body, growing bright for a few moments before fading as the transformation ends. The beast is gone. In its place, a man slumbers peacefully, as if the recent battle had never taken place. All right, rewards. The group now gains a new card that can be purchased. If you defeated the Madden Boar, we did not. If you defeated the Charging Bull, you found the Shopkeepers Keys. See page 15 in the Lost Village rulebook. That, I assume.
Tasty Meal and Shopkeepers Keys. After winning encounter 4, group will earn the Tasty Meal or Shopkeepers Keys cards. Whichever you earn becomes permanently available to the group for the rest of the Lost Village and all future adventures in the Ruin of Thandar campaign. Find all 5 copies of the appropriate card and place them face up in their own pile next to the fire gem pile. You may acquire these cards by paying their cost. If one would be put in the sacrifice pile for any reason, put it in the starting pile instead. Which do we get? Tasty meal?
We get Shopkeepers Keys. Yeah. All right, so the Shopkeepers Keys cost 2. They give us 2 gold, and you set aside the top card of the market deck for the rest of the game. Any player may pay to acquire that card. So this is an alternate fire gem, basically. Instead of giving us fight, it gives us a way to buy other things, which is interesting to say the least.
Am I supposed to keep this infected card?
It says keep it for the rest of the campaign.
It says keep this card in your inventory for the rest of the adventure. Is this the adventure? Is the whole thing the adventure?
I don't know. Let's find out. Okay, so other rewards. Each player discovers magic armor. Find the Encounter 4 treasure rewards. They have a 4 in the top right corners. Locate the 2 magic armor cards corresponding to each player's class and give them 1 at random. Put the remaining treasure cards back in the box. See page 16 of the Lost Village rulebook. Go to chapter 6.
Okay. Choose one. Quickly, don't look.
Even odd. So odd.
Don't look.
Helm of Fury.
All right, 1, 2, 3, 4.
Oh, it's one side. The
5, 6 as well. Okay.
Do we choose one side?
One's probably for
fighter
PvP.
campaign. Oh, if
you want
so
campaign
fighter
side.
campaign side. All right. The Helm of Fury.
What?
This has tap 30 on it. If you were dealt 5 or more damage this turn, draw a card.
Mine says reveal and set aside a card from your hand at the end of the turn, add that card to your hand. But it's like 10 something. I don't know what that means.
Check the
rules?
Check the rules, yeah. It says page 16 in the Lost Village rulebook.
Alright.
So.
Magic armor. Each magic armor has a durability symbol which is connected to an expend symbol. As long as your health is greater than or equal to the number in the durability symbol, you may expend the armor to activate its ability. If you have less health than your magic armor's durability, it's broken and you can't expend it. If you gain health later on, your new health still exceeds the durability of your magic armor is restored, you may expend it as normal. Okay?
So what does it do? It's...
You can tap it as long as your health is at or above that level.
Oh, okay, nice. Okay, let's go.
If prayers during your discard phase, same as champions. Yeah, sweet.
All right. Okay, all right, so go to chapter 6. This section is directed at the infected player, although all players may read it.
Okay.
In the unlikely event that there is no uninfected player, randomly select a player to become infected. They add an infected slash from Encounter 4 to their inventory for the rest of the adventure. So I'm assuming that's there. All right, so you took some blows in the battle. Does it say read chapter 6 or anything on that? No, it just says if you're defeated. Okay.
Yep.
You took some blows in the battle, a bruised arm, a knock on the head, nothing out of the ordinary. But the slash across your chest gives you pause. It emits a reddish glow. I don't have all my cards out of this for the thing. Yep. These.
You bought so much. I bought like 2 things.
Because I bought. That's because I.
You bought all the cheap stuff first.
Well, I spent my first turn buying a bunch of fire gems too.
Yeah.
So, because the money that was required to buy stuff on our flop was pretty bad.
My deck's just butt. It's made out of butt.
All right. You gotta invest in those fire gems. Fire gem.
I
hands.
would have. I bought like 1 fire gem.
Fire gem hands. Okay. It emits a reddish glow, and you wonder if it's somehow connected to the beast now turned man. One of your companions, a priest, attempts to heal the puzzling wound. Although his magical energy mends your arm and shrinks the bump on your head, the slash across your chest remains unaffected. The priest scowls. You tell him, "Hey, no mind. You're all here to do a job, and so you'd better carry on.
Don't even worry about it.
You only wish your clothes didn't suddenly feel so tight. You're now infected. Keep the infected slash card in your inventory for the rest of the adventure. Even if you're defeated during encounters 5 and 6, you need to replay them. So
all right.
we go to Chapter 8. On to Chapter 8, Encounter 5, The People of Heart's End. Dark Tidings Waiting Room. Yeah. It's going to be a waiting room for quite some time. So,
Perhaps infinite
right.
time.
Encounter 5. As your party discusses what to do about the slumbering man, a light rain begins to fall. You hear the pat, pat, pat of raindrops on the ground, and then a louder, similar sound you recognize as someone clapping. A figure approaches from the darkness, the source of the applause. Well done, the stranger's shrill voice cuts through the night. Sorry, it should be shrill. Well done! The stranger's shrill voice cuts through the night. Very well done! He laughs as he draws near, a sharp, evil sound. You fight the urge to cover your ears. In the dim light, you see the stranger resembles an elf, but his skin is a sickly gray, stretched so tight across his bare chest, it's a wonder it doesn't tear as he moves. Welcome to Heart's End, my new friends. I hope you plan on staying for a spell. You demand the
stranger. This is a witch?
You demand the stranger's name and purpose, which earns you more of his hideous laughter. My mother called me Malvin, but I have acquired many names from many friends. Beastmaker they named me, thinking it an insult. Abomination too. Heartless one and soulless one I found mundane, but the corrupter made me smile. I wonder, what will you call me? What names will you utter while your mouth can still shape words? I have bothered Eddie with this voice.
He was not happy about it.
He's gotten up and he's moved. Okay. Malvin leans on his staff. He is perhaps a dozen strides away. As for my purpose, I want you, of course. I want this village. And the next. And the next. Some of your party heft their weapons, but the elf raises a warning hand. A hand that doesn't match the rest of his body. It's a claw-like, with red-brown flesh that reaches up his arm and seems unnaturally joined to his torso. He raises a long finger to his lips. Shh! Listen now, friends. You put down one of my pets, but I have so many more. You hear them before you can see them. The grunt of a bear, the cry of a raven, the howl of a wolf. Then the red eyes appear. The fog breaks for a moment, and you see an owl flapping its wings madly, a ram slavering, toads, goats, rabbits, rats. You're surrounded by Malvin's horde, and you must defend yourselves.
Dang, Malvin.
All right. Here we go. In this encounter, you'll face 5 different masters.
What?
To make matters worse, each player will start with one in their area.
God. Okay.
Setup. Each player sets up their character as normal. Make sure I got my 10. I've got my 10. Yes. Menagerie.
What happened to Biden's dog?
Yeah.
Don't tell me anything about having a Biden's dog. I see 4. Oh, there's another one.
All right. So place a random encounter 5 master. Yeah. Place a random encounter 5 master, level 1 side up in each player's area. Set the remaining encounter 5 masters aside. They're currently out of play at the edge of the forest. Set the starting health separately for each master in play. You may use the 4 health trackers from the hero. Okay, that's just telling us what to do. I am fighting the cunning owl.
So we got 4 HP trackers to keep track of? We have 5, right? Okay.
Yeah.
Let's see. Got bear. Enraged bear. How much HP do they have?
Tells on there. So starting health 23.
23? Where's that?
Starting health 23.
Okay. And then we got...
I've got the Cunning Owl, whose starting health is 12.
What? Look, that person probably deserved it. Okay, they're getting bit by Major. He seems like a very nice dog.
He's going on a biting spree.
Take him out.
How much health does Justin have?
50 health base.
Okay.
So, what is this?
Yeah, it is 12.
12.
However, I cannot attack this master unless I've played a card that lets me draw a card this turn. So, yeah. Okay.
We're gonna have to fight through all of them, right? Though.
Yeah. You cannot heal. The player in this area can't gain health.
As if I could do that anyway.
Yeah, and we got the Battering Ram, the Alpha Wolf, and the Covetous Raven. Alright. Create the master deck using the cards from the Lost Village. All 5 masteries, all 10 encounter 5 cards, and the appropriate number of setting cards. Did you do that while I was reading?
Yep.
Okay. Multiple masters. All of the masters in this encounter share a single master deck, master discard pile, and master area. Any discard effects that target a master affect the single master deck. During the player's active turn, they flip for the master in their area. If there isn't one, they flip over the next master in play, going clockwise around the table. This may happen after some masters have been defeated. When a mastery resolves, put it into the master area. Once 3 masteries have resolved, all masters in this encounter level up simultaneously, including ones at the edge of the forest. Then put the masteries into the master discard pile. When any future masteries resolve, leave them in the master area for the rest of the encounter. When the masters level up, they gain health as printed under their name on the level 2 side. Note, at level 2, each master also has a lure ability. When a master is defeated, remove it from play. It's not at the edge of the forest. At the start of each player's turn, if there isn't a master in that player's area, randomly select a master at the edge of the forest and put it in that player's area. Whenever a master enters play from the edge of the forest, set its starting health as printed under the name on its level. If it's level 2, also gains the health. Player is defeated when there's a master in their area. The master moves to the next player area that doesn't have a master in it. Every player already has a master. Move the master from the defeated player's area to the edge of the forest. When it re-enters play, reset its starting health. Just like in Encounter 4, follow the rules from page 6 on the Lost Village rulebook. For example, if the master is in another player's area in your turn, it attacks that area, not yours. If a master flips a minion or a hazard, that card goes to your
thing
area.
activates for both areas every time someone pulls one?
No.
Okay. So it only activates your master?
Correct.
Okay.
Correct. Yeah. When a mastery resolves, they flip for the master. If there isn't one, then they flip for the next applicable. So they flip for their master.
Okay.
So, all right, there you go. So if we defeat all 5 masters, go to chapter 9. If we lose, replay the chapter.
All right.
All right.
Flip the
All
deck.
right.
We got some sweet keys to play with now. What do the keys do?
So the keys get 2 gold, and they're like basically fire gems. You could trash them to basically add another item to the shop permanently, and any player can buy it. So it basically increases the number of options that we could buy from. So let's see.
I don't know if that's worth it or not.
I mean, I need stuff that draws cards, otherwise I can't attack this owl. So.
Yeah. That's fair.
Yeah.
Well, I guess I'll start.
Sure.
Play this thing to draw a card. Whenever I play an action, I gain 1. I have 1 action to play. Knight. I have to do the thing first. Stun all players' champions, and white is 6 fight. Okay.
The storm.
So I have all that. I can also store a card if I don't want to play a card with my runic robes. This lets me set aside a card from my hand at the end of my turn, add that card to my hand. That's pretty sweet. Pretty sweet. What do we got to buy here?
You got some good stuff to buy.
Need some actions. What kind of actions? This guy right here?
Yeah.
That's a good one.
Yeah. It lets you filter your deck.
So I can do that for 3 and then store this with my robes.
Yeah, sounds good to me.
And then I can do 3 damage to the bear. Truly wish that these are the other way around.
Yeah, me and that bear go toe to toe. I'd rough that bear up. All right, my turn.
Yeah.
All right, this owl is gonna make me discard. I'm gonna be mad. I can tell I'm gonna be mad at what gets discarded here.
Random.
Discards a random card. My 2 gold. My gold. Okay. Yeah. So I have. I am going to spend the 2 to gain 3 fights. I'm glad I didn't discard these. So I will play the longsword, play the throwing axe. I've got 8 fight. That'll let me draw a card with throwing axe. It's another gold. It's 1 gold. Nothing for 1 gold, right? Yeah, that's fine.
Did you how much damage did you take?
None. 2. Put a random swarming rabbit for the master discard pile in your area expended. So the rabbits will keep swarming. I was not dealt any damage this turn, so my helm doesn't do anything, or I wasn't dealt enough damage. I have to be dealt 5. And I've got 8 attack. I can spend 2 and then 6 into the owl. So I'll dump 6 attack into the owl. I buy nothing. My deck doesn't get any better. I will draw these 4 and then shuffle and draw 1.
Red mastery. It just goes here, right? Well,
yeah, it's basically yeah. It'll love all of the stuff will level up at the same time. So just hit you for another. The bear's just like he's fishing for salmon just on Justin's face, just like whap.
Yeah,
whap,
it's
whap,
not
whap,
ideal.
pow.
So I got ignite. I have all this stuff. That drawing cards. 5 gold. I could make an action cost 1 less. They're big beefy.
They're literally all guards.
Stuff.
Only champions. Oops, all champions.
Oops, all champions. Okay, well. I gotta stick with the red theme then. What does it take a champion or district pile? No, I don't want that. I would want this guy probably.
Yeah, taps for 3, can draw you a card. It's pretty good.
That's fine. I still can't afford that. I have 1 gold left over. I guess I get to save the spell components again.
Okay, just keep storing them in your robe.
Yeah, store it. One day it'll matter, and I'll do 3 damage to the bear.
Alright, my turn.
Yep.
Oh, God, this MFer is making me discard another card. And this thing is hitting me for 6, which is fine, because I at least get to draw.
Yeah.
Cougar hits me for 6. Alright. I will draw a card with my Helm of Fury.
That makes it easier, right? Against the owl.
Yeah.
Consistent.
I will play the Seasoned Shield Bearer. Then I've got 5 gold. I've got the Hand Scythe, so when I play this, I can do 3 damage to target minion, so I do 3 damage to the Cougar. I'll spend 2 gold for 3 fights, so I can finish off the Cougar. It's like tempting to put the damage in the owl there, but yeah. I think I wanted that killed. And then I have a total of 3 gold. I guess I'll leave the sway out of it since you're going for the red theme. I'll try to keep it fine for you. I'll buy this Pathfinder.
Okay.
It might be correct to actually buy a fire gem there. I don't know. All right. And it is your turn. I will draw these 4 and then shuffle and draw.
Yeah, it's like the game somehow knows that Nathan's weakness is getting discarded and my weakness is having little squishy HP.
Yeah.
And dying all the time. Red is 6 attack. And put a random swarming rabbit for the master discard pile in your area expended.
There you
go. Alright, and I hit for 6. Alright. Okay. I will set time for... No, it's probably not time for the fireball yet. I can... Fire Staff Ignite, Kitty Cat to kill these bunnies. I don't have a thing to draw a card with that. I can play these by this.
Sway. Is that what they said in Batman Beyond?
Sway?
I can't remember.
I'll save this gold with my robes. I'm about to not be able to use my robes anymore because I've been beaten on. Do not do any damage to the bear.
Alright, my turn. Blue Mastery. You can't stun the highest. So he stuns my shield bearer and then does 3 damage to me. Okay. I have got 2 gold, which I'm going to turn into 3 fights. 6 fight, 8 fight. I'll draw a card with a throwing axe. I will axe this owl to leave by doing 6 to it. So the owl is dead. I feel like killing this before it leveled up is pretty good.
Okay, yeah.
And then I'll just roll.
Okay, so does it immediately go to your area?
Oh, wait, hang on. Let me read it again. It is, when a master is defeated at the start of each player's turn, if there isn't a master in that player's area. Okay, so I don't have to worry about it right now. I've got 2 gold left over. I will use this 2 gold to buy a fire gem. Or do I want the shopkeeper? I think I want the fire gem. I just need fight.
Fire gem is good.
Okay.
Shopkeepers Keys seem like a suitable long-term investment.
Alright, and I will draw these 4 and then shuffle and draw.
Alright, oh my god. 4 plus 4 if there are no player champions in the... There are, like, 3. So we hit for 10 either way. Hope it's the 9th of April now. It's not.
It's not looking...
It's probably the 16th of May
It's
now.
looking pretty bad, honestly.
I'm gonna take 8.
Looking like we've got to continue to stall.
Alright, play this. You play this Arcane War draw card. Oh, excellent. Play the Rot. Sacrifice a card in my discard pile. Okay. Things are looking up. Whenever I play an action, I gain 1 too. So, Ignite. That is 2 gold. I have 3 damage. Did I draw the card for this? I have 6 cards.
No, you
so
not draw a card. Yeah.
Draw a card.
There's a world of difference between 2 and 3 gold.
Yeah. Sure is. Okay. So 3, 7, 10.
Yeah, this game
12,
is pretty good. Hero Realms is pretty good.
14.
This is
fight.
a good. This is some good stalling tactics.
It's really good. I have 14 fight.
That's a lot.
3 gold.
Not enough to kill the bear. It's just barely not enough to kill the bear.
The command action's pretty spicy. But I can't get there this turn. I think I just spend to use my channel.
Okay.
3. Draw. Okay. And out. I could even trash that to draw a card if I wanted to.
You just hang on to
I could just hang on to it with the Runic Probe. I could do that. This 1 gold's going to go to waste, which is fine. Then I said I would have 10, 12, 14 damage, so kill this thing and do 8 to the bear. Really need to kill this bear. Because... Ow.
But owl, though.
Because ow.
What health am I at? 49? Okay. Alright. Okay, so start of my turn, I'm going to get a random master. The Covetous Raven. Here's the edge of the woods. The player in this area can't acquire cards from the market with cost 2 or less.
Oh, okay.
So I cannot
No
buy
more
the fire gems. It's kind of bad because it's the bulk of what I have been purchasing so far. All right, and then it is going to... The infection grows. Deal 8 damage to the infected player unless they or a player nearby reveals a green. Can I reveal that?
Oh, yeah, you're nearby.
Okay, I'll reveal this green.
Yeah. Oh.
So, you're welcome.
Okay.
All right, and this gains 10 health minus the total cost of cards in the hand of the player in this area. So it's got 15, so it can go above its starting health, right? Is that correct?
Mm-hmm.
So this gains 10 health minus the total cost of cards in the my hand. So 3.
So,
so
7?
It gets 7 health, yeah. All right. I am going to play the Pathfinder. He's going to tap to do 2 damage. And then I have 5 gold. So I will take this opportunity to purchase things. I'll buy this command because I got a feeling I need stuff that is better than what I have been using. Okay. And I took no damage, so I don't get to use
it. Okay. Mastery. Green. Player in this area discards a card.
Okay, and this is now... They're leveled.
Yeah.
Okay, so the Covetous Raven gains 15 more hit points.
What?
The bear gains 23.
God. Oh no. How much more hit points?
15 for the Raven.
What?
Yeah. Yep.
How do I kill this bear?
You do 23 damage to it before it leveled up. I think was the trick there. I think that was the trick, was to get that extra damage.
32.
You could have fireballed last turn, I think.
Yeah.
Because you would have done damage to the cougar.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was probably the play.
Yep. Probably should have done that.
Yeah. It's big oof energy there. Oof size.
I'll
large.
Ward. Draw. I have 6 gold.
Gold and no damage?
That's what I got. I can trash this to draw a card. Okay. 3 gold. Champions cost 1 less this turn.
So you've got 10 gold then, right?
3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
Okay, but you could... Your champions you could buy for less.
Yeah.
So...
I'm gonna buy this big old boy here.
You can buy both, right?
So
you
buy 6.
Buy that dude for 6.
Yeah.
And then you could buy Vorthos the Necromancer for 4. Right? No. JK.
I'll have 3 more gold. So I could buy this guy, or I could buy... I had a guard. Let's buy...
You may need those green cards.
Yeah, that's true.
You may need those green cards to stave off the infection.
I do get 1 damage off of this action, though.
Yeah, the bear level up on heal there, Earth Boy.
What about something else instead? Save a card. Well, I guess I could just not worry about this turn. Bear takes 1. Okay.
You're just losing his ass beat. I think this fight is pretty cool.
It is cool. It's very hard.
Alright, my turn. Blue. Stun the highest cost player champions in this area. So that's that. That's the Pathfinder there. And I take 9 total damage, 6 from the Covetous Raven, and then Fox. So take a cool 9 down to 40. Uh-oh, my Helm of Fury turns off at 30.
Oh man.
Alright, I have 5 fight here. I could spend 2 gold to essentially draw a card. Do I want to do that? I think I don't. I think I need to like secure, because I cannot buy that taxation because of Raven. I think I want to buy that confiscate That'll let me acquire things. So I am going to. Oh, but I get to. I can draw a card with the Helm of Fury first. Shield Bearer, nice, come into play. All right. Now, do I want to draw? I could know what this last card is. That last card is gold. No, it's something else. It's not the command. What is my last card? It's the Fire Gem. This is the Fire Gem. So I could buy that thing anyway, because I'd spend 2 gold, get 3 fights. When I play the Throwing Axe, I'll have the 7 fight to draw. It is the Fire Gem. I'll play the Fire Gem. I've got 3 gold. I'll buy the Confiscate. I don't think I actually trash this, because I think I actually need a source of gold so that I can get past the tax on the Raven. I'll have 8 fight. 3 is enough to kill the Fox, and then 5 damage into the Raven. And that is my turn. I'll shuffle and draw. Okay. Oh god. Take 16?
Yeah.
Oh god.
I guess I'm dead next turn. I had to discard a card.
You're just being mauled to death by this bear.
Yeah. For the spell components. Alright. Play the Rot. Play a Cat Familiar. Play Ignite. I'll draw a card. Fire Staff. Probably go and use Fireball here because I'm dead. What happens if I'm dead and the bear?
The bear goes.
It goes back to the forest.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then I have to fight it at full hit points. So.
Does it gain HP again?
Yeah. When it comes out of the woods, it comes back at full hit
God.
points. So thanks for that.
Arcane Ward. I could also. Never mind. All right. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I can't actually use the robes anymore.
You were torn. The bear slaps you straight out of your clothes.
Yeah. I'll use the Fireball. Kill this thing. Do 5 to the bear. 6. And then 1, 2, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay.
No gold. All fight.
I guess I can buy that. I did have one gold.
Alright, my turn.
Yep.
Yellow Swarm.
There's literally no option for this not to kill me, by the way.
So 20 minus the total cost of cards in the hand of the player here. So the Raven's going to gain 15. And this rabbit's going to do 2 damage, and it'll bounce off the shield bearer. I'm just going to get another random rabbit. There's just, I mean, it's the same, right? Okay. So I cannot heal you because I am engaged with a bunch of stuff.
I can't gain life anyway.
Can't
gain life. The player can't gain life.
I want to help my friend. I will play command, so I will gain 4 and draw a card. I've got 3. So I'll play the Throwing Axe and I'll draw a card because I've got 8 fight. I'm going to play the Hand Scythe and do 3 damage to a minion in my area. I'll kill this rabbit. I have a total of 5, 6 gold. I have to make my deck better so that I can beat this thing eventually. Right? So yes, the veteran squire. Work hunt. I've got 8 fights, so I'll spend 2 to kill this rabbit, and then I've got 6 left. I'll hit the raven for 6. Okay. And it is your turn. I will draw 5.
I'm dead. So this does go to you though.
Oh god. Okay.
Yeah.
Does it activate against me now?
I think so.
Because you're dead.
Yeah.
Right. Moves to me. I have to discard a random item. I am gonna. Oh, a random item. Okay, so one of these then.
I had the big red guy turn to you.
Oh no.
Yeah.
I wish I could have healed you.
Yeah.
I think something happens now because this is encounter 5, right?
Yeah. This does say immediately go to chapter 7.
The infected player is defeated and out of the game until the group wins or loses the encounter. Each remaining player must discard 2 random cards. For the rest of the encounter, each time a copy of infection grows resolve, each player must discard 2 random cards. The group defeats the master. The infected player counts as winning 2. So, okay. So you discarded one of these, my gold.
What happens if we lose? Is there a thing if we lose?
We start the encounter over.
Okay. I didn't know if there's a special thing if we lose after the infected player gets killed.
Okay. Yeah, I don't know. Just seems to be like a random.
Oh, it's just the discarding 2 cards.
Yeah. Somehow I kept my good cards. Okay. Alright. White is red against 20 minus the cost of stuff in my hand. I've got 6, so it does 14 damage to me. Which will punch through the shield bearer and do 9 damage to my dome. Okay. The mastery goes there. Discard a random item. I have no items left in my hand. They're all gone. So I don't have to worry about that. I am going to play the Pathfinder. I'm going to play Confiscate, which lets me acquire a card that costs 4 or less for free. So I can't acquire cards from the market. So I can't even use Confiscate.
Can't acquire at all?
This player in the area cannot acquire cards from the market with cost 2 or less. So I'll spend this 4 to get this Street Thug, I guess. I'll draw a card with my helm. It's the Ruby, so I'll turn that into Shoulder Smash. So I'll have 5 fight. I'll deal 4 to the Goat and 1 to the Covetous Raven. That will be my turn. I will shuffle and draw. You watch me play the game. So.
That's all this is. I do hate player elimination in the games.
Yeah.
For this exact reason.
That's why Sentinels of the Multiverse, I think, had one of the best ones where it's like on your turn you like struggle. You just struggle and you do like one action.
It does. There's a mode of this. It's an upper level difficulty mode, but it's when you just say we lose if one player dies.
Oh wow. Okay. We would have lost every game.
I only died in the last one. The first time
you died versus the demon too.
That's what I mean.
Yeah, you died in the first one of this campaign.
Yeah. I mean, like in the first.
Oh yeah,
round.
no,
yes.
yeah.
No, we definitely would have already lost that. That's true.
Okay, I will draw my 5 and a warty toad. It stuns my highest champion. Yellow first. So 20 minus the total cost of cards in my hand. 3 against 17. This thing is gaining more than I can actually kill. Alright, so I am going to play the Orc Grunt. I'll spend the 2 gold here to shoulder bash. I'll throwing axe to draw. Get a fire gem. I've got 3 gold. I can't buy any of that stuff. Wonderful. I can't buy any of it. I can't burn this fire gem because I actually need sources of gold. So I have 7 fights. So I'll do 4 to the toad and 3 to the raven. The Orc Grunt will stay in play. I'll draw 5.
I'll do this for you. Blue
rabbit.
Stun the 2 highest champions.
Okay, the Orc Grunt is
and
dead.
Take 6. And take 2 more. Put a random swarming rabbit from the master discard pile in your area expend.
Okay.
You're gonna take 8.
Okay. Puts me to 27, so I cannot use the helmet until I heal back up, right?
Yep.
Okay, so I am going to do exactly that. I will heal for 4 and draw a card. I will play Confiscate and heal for 6. Okay. I'll draw a card with the helm. Okay. I am going to play the Shield Bearer, the Street Thug, and the Veteran Squire. And then I've got a Longsword and 2 gold over here. Okay, so I can acquire something cost 4 or less.
Nothing.
Can't acquire any of that. I have 6, 7, 8 fight. I could go to 9, 10. And I had 4 gold. So I'll use this guy for 5 gold just so I can get something. I guess I'll buy the wolf form. 8 damage is a lot of damage. So I can acquire that using Confiscate now, right?
Mm-hmm.
So I'll acquire that. Okay. Okay, so 2, 8 fight. So I'll take out these rabbits and then put 4 damage into the raven. All right. Got a store of champions here. Maybe I can shuffle and draw 2.
Blue. Stun the 2 highest cost champions and then do 6.
It's highest cost.
Yes.
So these.
Highest cost.
And then do 6. I'll
Yep.
kill that guy. All right. Well, easy come, easy go. I guess.
And then discard
Champions.
a random item.
So I'll take 1 after it does the 5 to my guard.
You have plenty of time to make your deck absolutely perfect to kill 3 creatures in a row.
Yeah. Yeah. Items. So these 4 right here, this is an action, but all of these are items. Gold. All right. I will play Confiscate to acquire this thing that costs 4 Dark Energy. I will play this Hand Scythe and do 3 damage to the Chomping Goat. And then I have all stuff I can't buy.
Yeah.
It's
gonna be quickly filled up with only 1s and 2s.
with things I can't buy.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'll spin this for 3 fight. I'll spend 1 to finish off the Chomping Goat, and then I'll dump 2 damage into the Covetous Raven.
Incoming gain 47 HP.
And then I will draw 5.
Yellow.
Gains 20 minus the total cost of cards in my hand. I have 8, so it only gains 12. Did I make progress?
It's 61
It's
now,
61?
so.
It was at like 30 something a couple turns ago.
Yep.
Okay. Well. Alright. I'll play Command and draw a card. I will play the Orc Grunt. He's going to tap for 2. I'm going to play the Throwing Axe and draw a card because I've got 7 fights. Wolf Form. So I can make them discard a card.
So you look at the top of that and you can choose to keep it or discard it.
Warty Toad. It stuns my champions. I'll get rid of it. I'll take my chances with something else. The masteries don't get shoveled in.
Oh, you're right.
Yeah. Okay. And then I'll get to draw a card off the Orc Grunt now because I've got the green masteries. I'll play the Pathfinder. He's got 2 fight and 2 gold for me. That brings my total to, I've got 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 gold right here. I'm going to buy this Domination. It just seems too good. I think I gotta get it. Okay, I got 1 thing left in the shop that I can buy.
That thing is actually good for you, that guy, that creature, that champion, I mean.
Put the stuff in from the discard pile to play. Yeah.
Because you have a lot of champions. So.
Mm-hmm. So, okay, so I've got 4, 12, Sorry, yeah, 4, 12, 14, 17 fight. So I'll do 17 to the Raven.
All right.
Progress. All right, that'll ready. These will go here. I will draw these 3, and then I'll shuffle and draw. Go ahead and flip the top card.
Green.
The player in this area discards a card with cost 3 or more, and it does 7 to me, which is enough to wipe out all of my champions. Dang. I was hoping I could get through a turn with any amount of champions, because I think that's like the turning point in the fight, if I can like ever have 2 champions live. Okay. All dead. And then I discard something that costs 3 or more. The Elven Curse or the Street Thug. I'm guessing the Street Thug. It's a champion. I think it's pretty fragile. There's a bunch of stuff in there that I think just kills it. So, okay. I am gonna turn this into fight. And then so I've got 3, 9, 12. I got 12 fight. I'll do 12 to the Raven. That'll be my turn.
It's one discard card, right? Or one of those?
Yes, yeah, so I'll take a look at this. Rabbit. Oh, the rabbit's fine. Give me that rabbit. And I will draw 5.
Here's a rabbit. Puts rabbit in play and does 2.
I
and
take
red.
20 minus the total cost of cards in my hand. I've got 11, so I take 9.
9, 10, 11.
Yeah. Puts me to 29. Okay, so that turns off the helmet. However, I did draw domination, so I'll gain 6 and draw a card. Command and draw a card. Helm of Fury to draw a card because I took 5 damage. Confiscate, gain another 6. I don't actually have anything I can acquire with it. I'll play the Seasoned Shield Bearer. I've got 5 gold. I guess I will go ahead and buy this guy.
Yeah. Bribe is 3.
Okay, so I can confiscate that.
Now, Firebomb is 8. Look at this thing.
Stun target champion, draw a card. Good lord.
It's pretty good.
And then I have 10, 16 fight. So I'll murder this rabbit. And then do 14 to the Raven. And I will draw 5.
Alright, it's 18. You're making good progress.
Okay. Next.
Here's a cougar and a yellow. Heals.
Yeah, so 20 minus the cost of cards in my hand. I've got 7. So heals for 13. The cougar mauls my shield bearer and does 1 damage to me. I've got wolf form and a throwing axe, so I'll get to draw off the throwing axe. Play the veteran squire. I have 5 gold. I don't have to buy anything, so that's going to be a shoulder smash then. So that puts me to 12 fight. I'll do 6 to the cougar, 6 to the Raven, 7, 8 to the Raven. So a total of 8 to the Raven. That will go there. I will shuffle it.
Okay. Another cougar and green.
I
discard your card with cost 3 or more.
Okay.
Then you're going to take 7, 13.
Okay, so I take 10.
That's
Yeah,
good,
and the veteran squire is toast. Okay. Alright, so I discard something that costs 3 or more. Not a good turn. I discard the 1 card that does anything. Okay. So I will draw a card with the helm, because I'm still barely above 30. It's a gold. I think this is smashing blow time.
Yeah.
I'll smash. So I draw a card. Oh, it's so bad, Justin. Yeah, I do get to kill that. I'll play this. Oh no. 6 gold. There's nothing to buy.
Literally
Can't buy any of that garbage. I'll spend 2 to do 3 fight to the Raven. Okay, well, at least the rest of my deck has got to be bangers only.
Yeah.
So, okay.
Bunny.
So it goes against the other rabbits.
It's green.
So I can discard something that costs 3 or more. Street Thug or Pathfinder.
You take 9, so this is gone. You take 4.
Puts me at 30.
30's good.
30's good. I think the Street Thug is less good. I think I've got more green. Other stuff. The Orc Grunt is gone. I think it's about the same. So, okay, I will draw a card with the helm. Oh yeah, it was green. I made the right call. Things are play expended, so I don't take take too much. And I am gonna play Wolf Form. Take a look at the top card. Stun all player champions. Methinks not. Discard that. I'm gonna play the Pathfinder. I'll play Longsword, Throwing Axe, and draw. I'll play Command, I'll heal 4 and draw. Alright, so I've got 2, 3, 4, 5 money, which is not enough to do anything, so I'll turn 2 of it into 3 fight. I have got 2, 10, 13, 15, 18 fight. That's enough to kill both rabbits and do 14 to the Raven.
Okay.
Puts it to 6. I gained 4 off the command. And then I will draw 5. Alright, and the Raven. Okay, so this guy, well, first green, I have to discard a card that costs 7 or more, or for 3 or more. My whole hand. I guess I actually. Oh no, that guy puts a champion on top of my deck. I don't think I discard that guy. It's too good. Is bribe?
Yeah.
Later bribe. Okay. And then it does 7 fight, so murders this and does 3 to me, and then this tries to stun my highest champion and is already dead. So I am at 31, but I didn't take 5, so I don't get to draw off the Helm of Fury. So I will Necromancer, put a champion on top. Orc Grunt, yes, Orc Grunt it is. Put the Orc Grunt on top. I will Domination. I'll draw a card, gain 6, prepare a champion, so I'll prepare the Necromancer. I am going to play the Orc Grunt. I am going to play the Elven Curse. I've got...
Is it discard a card?
Yeah, target opponent discards. Clever Fox. No, the Fox can sit there. That's all. You can sit there. You're not super hyper damaging. Oh, but it's blue. It like blows up champions. I'll get rid of it.
Okay.
Okay. Okay. So I have 15, 16, 17 fights. So I'll blow up the Wart Toad for 4. I'll kill the Raven, and all the rest of my fight is lost at this point, right? Because I don't have anything else to fight. And the Raven is gone, so I'm going to confiscate to acquire something that costs 4 or less. I guess the Recruit. I have not used this Orc to draw a card yet, right?
Right. And you can still prepare a champion.
I prepared him.
Oh, you can. Okay, yeah.
He put the Orc on top. So I am going to use... Who do I want to put into play here?
His money, start buying stuff. You want to get that?
I am going to put the Pathfinder on top. And then I'll draw a card off the Orc. I'll play the Pathfinder. The Pathfinder's got 2 gold. So I will use that 2 gold to acquire the Death Cultist. And then the Confiscate also heals me for 6. Okay. Alright, next.
Next, alright.
I'll draw these 2 and then shuffle and draw.
Luckily, Nathan's class is much better than mine. I think I got unlucky with my treasures in the first go around because like they just weren't good.
Oh yeah, I gotcha.
They just like did not help me at all, and they only added to the deck. They didn't remove anything.
So your deck's like junkier than mine.
Yeah, it's super junky.
Battering ram. Whenever a player champion enters this area, it becomes expended. So it just taps my champions as soon as I play them. So
well, that's awful.
Yeah, I don't get to use them.
And you gain 17.
Yes. So it is at 34.
All right.
Okay.
Then you get your card. Red.
Deal 11 damage to the player in this area. So I think that just goes straight to me, right?
Yep.
Gets around the...
And discard an item.
Yep. Gets around the guard. Okay, I have 3 items to choose from.
That's actually good that it got around your dudes. So.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Now, are there any cheap champions? No. All right, so I'm gonna draw a card with the Orc Grunt. Any champions at all?
Nope.
Okay. Well, Bribe doesn't do anything. Don't have other bribe stuff. Play Veteran Squire, he comes into play tapped. Got Dark Energy, so I can draw a card. I can draw a card from him as well. So I got 2 card draws floating. I have...
And that card draw, right?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, so I've got the 2 gold here from my hand. So 3 floating card draws, 5, 6, 7 gold. So I think I buy this Death Touch. That's a champion, so I am buying that. So that's 4 of my gold. I had 7, so I've got 3 left. I'm going to use the Necromancer to put this guy on top, and then the Necromancer's floating draw to draw him and play him. Comes when play tapped. I will buy the Bride. I got 1 left. I'll buy the Prophet. Okay. Got 2 draws left. So I'll go ahead and draw off the Helm. I'll draw off the Dark Energy. I can acquire a card that costs 4 or less, and I gain 6, so I will acquire the Darien War Mage. And then I've got 2 gold with the Fire Gem here. And I'll just buy the Influence for 2. Okay. So how much actual fight did I have that turn? 4, 11? 11 fights, so 4 to the Chomping Goat.
Oh, you had the Scythe too, so...
Oh, 3 to the Goat, yeah, so only needed to do 1 to the Goat then, so 4, 11, so 10 to the Battering Ram. Okay, that goes there. All of these guys ready. Got me a mob now.
Yeah, well, hopefully they live.
The bear's gonna come to play and just like swipe them all to death.
You got a Chomping Goat in blue. Put the highest cost player champion from this area on top of its controller's deck.
Okay, so the Necromancer is on top.
Oh, highest shield.
Highest shield is the Pathfinder. Okay.
And then 8 damage. And then discard an item.
Okay. So 8 is going to take out the grunts.
And then do 2 to you.
And then 2 to me. And then item. So I will discard 1 of these. Axe. It's my actual good card.
Yeah.
Okay. So I didn't take 5 damage this turn. I will command. I'll gain 4. And draw. Card I already had. I'll play the Pathfinder, but he is tapped. I'll play Wolf form. Look at the top. Rabbits are fine. I'm fine with the rabbits. I'll keep the rabbit in play. I've got 3/5 gold. I will buy Christoph the Just. And then I've got 11 fights. Oh, this guy, I'll put Christoph on top of my deck. Got 11 fights plus 2 more fights, so 13 fight. I'll kill the goats and do. I had 13 fight,
yep.
So 9 to the battering ram. I'll draw 5. Okay. Next card.
Yellow. He heals 13.
Yeah.
And then swarms of rabbits attack you.
Okay.
You take 2.
So I take 2. The rabbit comes into play.
Heals 13.
28.
Yeah.
Co-op. Yeah, this is. We're playing co-op right now.
I am helping with the cameras.
I will play the Death Cultist. I'm gonna play Christoph. I am.
Yeah, this is a campaign.
Going to play Domination
Pretty great.
And draw. And I prepare a champion. I'll prepare Christoph, I guess. You have to expend them to use this thing, right?
The bottom thing you do not.
Bottom, I don't?
The top thing you do.
Okay.
The bottom thing you just get once a turn if you match.
Okay.
So you can still get the bottom ability even if they're exhausted.
Okay.
The campaign is 6 encounters. There's like a storybook, choose your own adventure type thing, and there's like branching paths too. So there's a lot of replayability. There's 5 different classes you can play, so there's a lot of replayability there.
All right, so I've used that. Christoph's going to gain me 3, so I gained 9 this turn. I don't know. Got the other.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so I gained another 3 off of Christoph. I'm going to take a champion from my discard pile. I will get the War Mage, put him on top. I will use Yarick to draw. I'll play the War Mage. I will play Recruit. I get +1 life for each champion that I have, and so I gain 6.
You get 3 plus the amount.
Oh yeah, so 9. I get 9.
Okay.
I've got a longsword and an elven curse. I got a green dude in play, so I'll tap him for 2 fights. I'll get to the fight here in a second.
You can look at the top card too.
These guys don't. And this guy stuns a champion. Yellow's the batter. Okay, yeah, that's fine. I can lose a champion. I will. Okay, I have 1 draw from Christoph left, so I'll draw off Christoph. 1 gold. 1 gold! I'm going to tap the Veteran Squire. He gets 2 fight for each holy champion, so he gets 6 fight. So I've got 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, not those guys, 16, 19, 25, 28 fight.
You Xaxes him.
I can Xaxes the battering ram.
Yeah.
I Xaxes the battering ram. I'm ignoring these rabbits.
Yeah.
I'll get to these rabbits here in a second. Okay, and then now gold. I've got 2 gold, 3, 4 gold, 5 gold. I'll buy the spark for 1. I'll spend 2 to shoulder smash a rabbit to pieces. And it is your turn.
My turn.
To
be sleeping still.
Be sleeping, to be dead still.
Alright.
I will draw these 3 and then shuffle and draw 2.
I'm just sleeping.
It's alright, guys. Justin's fine.
Get revenge.
No, the bear, no!
Does he level up again? Does
he,
again?
he comes into play with his starting hit points plus the level hit points. So
okay,
comes
so he's there.
Yeah.
Did he not take the damage that
he did?
Okay,
he's
so that
completely
is
healed. Yeah,
okay.
so he's at 46 hit points.
All right. So I basically didn't play this game.
All right, so I can't gain health. This bear's the hardest, by the way. I think you got murdered.
Yeah, that was the absolute worst thing.
I think the bear is the worst of these.
Yeah,
because the other guys are like easy to deal with.
I could have probably killed one of them. Let me give Eddie a treat real quick. Eddie is sleeping.
He's so dead. I can't gain health.
Yeah, you better kill it fast.
Now the good news is I think this bear has like a ton of my guys that it's got to wade through.
He's gonna crash through swaths of champions.
Oh, this hand is terrible.
Oh, here we go.
Hopefully all my champions aren't
Yellow.
Okay. So 8. So he does 8. So he takes out the guards.
Yeah, well 8, and then 2 more for the rabbit.
Okay.
And then this.
So 2 more for the rabbit. So that 2 is going somewhere. That 2 goes to me then. Because he took out the 8 for the champions, right? Okay. So the 2 goes to me because he can't kill any champions. And then this guy takes out Darien Warmage. 42.
Yep.
Okay. All right. All right, but I didn't take any damage. I'll play the shield bearer. I'm gonna play these guys. I'll play the street thug, shield bearer. All right. I could take a champion and put it on top. Looks like Kristoff is going on top. Just like too good. So put him on top using that. I've rainbow faction over here, so I don't actually get any bonuses. I've got 4 gold here. Can't buy anything, so I'm going to turn that gold into fighting. I've got 2 gold. I'll buy a fire gem for the sake of having a fire gem. I could go to 5 gold. I think it's worth it to turn this into fighting. So I get 9 fighting. So I'll kill all of this stuff and do 1 damage to the bear. And that's that. I will draw 5. The bear begins to attack.
Okay.
I discard 2 cards.
Yep.
And
8 damage.
8 damage? Okay, so it's going to kill the seasoned shield bearer, and then it does 3 more damage to me. I choose what dies, right?
Yes.
Okay, so I'll kill the veteran squire instead of the awesome necromancer dude. He's been really good. I'll discard 2 cards. I'm sure it's going to be Kristoff. Influence and the hand scythe. Okay. I will play Kristoff. I am going to play Death Touch. I'll play Bribe. I'm going to use the Death Touch to purge this gold. The first card that I've removed from the deck. Okay, so the next action can go on top of my deck. I can draw a card off the Necromancer. I can also put somebody on top of my deck. So I could put Darien on top of my deck with the Necromancer.
And then draw it.
And then draw it. Then play it. And then I've got 3 gold. It's all too expensive still. It all costs too much. No. Okay, so I'll turn that into a shoulder smash. And then we're bringing the fight his way. I've got 4, 7, 10, 12, 16 damage into the bear.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, the ram is dead. Did not delete the ram yet.
Oh yeah. I will draw 5. Okay.
Blue. The player in this area stuns 2 of their champions and then 7 damage.
2 of my champions. So that's the street thug, and then the pathfinder,
and then 9 damage.
Okay, and I get another rabbit. Go with 9 damage. We'll take out Kristoff and the necromancer. Darien Warmage is standing alone. Alright, I'm going to play the Orc Grunt. I'm going to play the Elven Curse. I can discard this mastery.
You can.
Yes. It stuns
Yeah.
champions. I will play Recruit. It's worth 3 gold. 4 gold. That's not enough to buy anything over there, so I'll turn it into Fight. Tap for Fight, Fight. I'll draw a card off the Orc Grunt. Yes. 5 gold. Back down to 3 gold, I guess. Throwing axe to draw. Profit for another 2 gold. So that's back up to 5 gold. I will buy this guy. And I had 5, 6, 7, 10. 19 fight. So I'll clean up these bunnies and then do 15 to the bear. This bear has absolutely thrashed my champions.
Yeah. Alright. White. 8 damage.
Okay, so that'll clean up all. I'll kill the remaining champions and then I'll discard a card. My choice, the gold, please. Alright. So I'll play an Orc Grunt. He's going to give me 2 fight. I've got a Fire Gem, 10. I'm going to spend the Fire Gem for 3 fight. I'm going to go ahead and sack this Fire Gem to get 3 more fights. So 3, 4, 5, 8, 11, 18. The bear is at 14, so that's enough to kill this rat and clean up the bear. Out of here, bear. And I will draw 5. And that leaves just the wolf.
Man, we are really good at this game.
I agree.
Really good.
I couldn't have done this without your support, Justin.
No. Red. Oh, the wolf gets 20 HP. Oh, we haven't touched the wolf, so he needs to get his 20 more HP.
Yes, it comes to play at 40.
Red is 7 + 7 for each minion in the area, so just 7.
Okay, so he murders the Orc Grunt and does 4 damage to me. The mastery goes into there. And minions in his area have guard. That's more or less the way I was treating minions anyway.
Man, that wolf is baby easy.
Yeah. Stun all player guards in this area, so it's just all guards. Yeah, okay. Alright, I am going to play Domination. I'll gain 6 and draw a card.
You'd be like 70-something right now if you could have gained life from the bear fight, too.
Yeah. I will just go ahead and play this command and draw a card, I guess. I'm gonna... I'll play this Confiscate first. I'll gain another 6. I'll acquire Master Wayne. And then I'll draw the card. That way I've got a chance, like a better chance to draw something. I'm just like playing this turn. That isn't like gold or whatever. Yeah. I appreciate Justin flipping all these cards for me.
I'm changing all the values.
Yeah. Justin is the producer we've always dreamed of having.
I'm doing quick maths to add numbers together.
Okay, so I played that and draw 1. Again, you got that. I got that already. Okay. Alright, so Wolf Form, Spark, Bribe, Influence. I have an actual 8 gold this turn. Looks like a firebomb to me. Yeah, look at that. It's a rabbit. It's yellow. Gives minions +5 that turn and gains. I think that's fine. I think that if it's gaining life, I'm winning the fight.
Yeah.
I think.
Yeah.
Okay, so I've got 13, 19, 22 fight. I guess I'll go ahead and pop this influence because I don't think I'm getting back through the deck. 25 fight for this turn. I'll burn the influence for the cool 25. And then I will draw. Okay.
You had no champions there?
No.
What the heck?
No actual champions that time around. It's all actions. All my champions are in here, I believe. So.
Yeah, so gain some life, and the rabbit's gonna hit you for 2.
Okay. There's no other rabbits to put in play. Okay. here are the champions. I'm going to play Kristoff and Darien Warmage and Veteran Squire. Kristoff is going to draw me one. I have 5. And the next action acquire I can put on top of my deck, so I'll get this hit job for 4. Put that on top. I will tap Kristoff for 2 fights. I'll tap the Veteran Squire for 6 fights, which puts me so that I can play the Throwing Axe and draw a card. And I can play the hit job. Now, stun target champion does not let me stun a minion.
It does.
So I'll stun the rabbit. I've got 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 17, 24.
Hyper dead.
Smash the alpha wolf.
2 rounds.
2 rounded the wolf. All
right, well.
Okay.
What a great job we did as a team.
Okay, if you defeat all 5 masters, I did. Go to chapter 9. The heroes stand still. Malvin's pets lie defeated all around you, some already reverting back to their original human forms. You look for Malvin, but the loathsome elf has vanished. You gently wake some of the villagers, but they seem dazed and have no recollection of what has transpired. Each player discovers a magic item. Find the encounter 5 treasure rewards. They have a 5 in the top right corner. Locate the 2 item cards corresponding to each player's class and give them 1 at random. Put the remaining treasure cards back in the box. Each player earns a character point and spends it to upgrade one of their skills or abilities or to buy an additional health card.
It's 5 health. It's 5 health. Whatever. It's only 5 health.
But okay.
I still would have died last game. FYI.
That's true. That's true.
1000% I was dead. 1000%.
Okay, so there you go.
1,000,000% I was dead.
Oh, and gold 10. Mine is like 8 health or whatever.
Yeah, yours is more.
The fighter's bonus health is like 8 or something.
Alright, so we need the 5.
Yes, we get magic items 5. Counter 5 treasure rewards. 2 cards corresponding to each player's class. And give them 1 at random.
Roll 1 to 3. 1 to 3. 4 to 5, 6.
Alright. Sharpening stone. Oh, okay. So, this is a new tool for my starting deck, I'm guessing. It says draw a card, and you may reveal a weapon in hand or in play to gain 3. So, just a extra way for me to get more fight. Sweet. Alright, there you go. Are we calling it there?
We can call it there, I think.
Okay. Because I have no idea how long this next one's going to take.
Yeah.
That one took forever. Like,
yeah.
If both of us were still playing, I don't even think we would have finished that one as fast as we did, right?
Yeah.
Just so. Yeah. That's a long. That one's tough.
That's
I kind of
really,
like that one.
Yeah.
There's like a lot of RNG involved in that one.
I think if the starting had been different, like it just switched the 2 animals, that would have been totally different. I think I could have easily killed that guy and not gotten completely destroyed in the meantime, and you would have not cared about the damage that the bear was doing to you. So.
Yeah, well, at the same time, the bear, I had like more stuff for the bear to beat through too, right? Whereas the bear was just like,
I have nothing.
Straight mauled you.
I have a kitty cat.
Yeah,
that's it. All right, well, that's it. Well, I guess we'll probably come back to this at some point next week.
The bear opened Justin up as if he were a refrigerator.
It's pretty bad. So yeah,
there you go. We will return with the exciting conclusion
finale stream at some point.
Yeah,
next time on. All right.
Oh wait. Okay. Yep. One more encounter. So
yeah.
There you
All
go.
right. Thanks for watching. We'll be back Sunday.
Oh, we get to upgrade one of these.
Yeah, you do. Back Sunday for, I guess, a gauntlet.
Yeah. We'll figure out what.
I don't know.
Yeah.
Keyforge.
We're going to stream. It will be games. Who knows? Because we were not prepared. We were prepared for Dark Tidings in February.
And then we scrambled to prepare for Dark Tidings in March. Then we stretched to prepare for April. And we were not prepared for May. So we're going to
we totally could have done a March Madness, it turns out.
Yeah. Turns out we had enough time to do one. But today is the last day of March. So we can't start a March Madness tournament in April. That doesn't make any sense.
It sure doesn't. We could do an April Fool's tournament again. That was awful.
That was terrible.
It was not fun.
That was some of the least fun Keyforge that we've ever played. So, yeah. We'll come up with something. We're open to ideas in Discord. So
it was awful.
Yeah.
We're definitely gonna play some more Half Truths trivia streams.
Yeah. I'd like to break that out again. That'd be fun.
Sooner rather than later for Half Truths. Probably next week. So look forward to that.
Look forward to that. That was a grand old time.
Good interaction with chat and all that.
Grand old time for everybody.
All right, everybody have a good night. We'll see you Sunday. Bye.
Later.